name is Vaidehi Sadani. I hope you're staying safe, healthy, and home with your families. So a little bit about me, I've been learning Indian classical music from swarg.musicacademy for about 10 years now. I'm also very passionate about dance, so I've been doing Bollywood and Kathak for several years as well. So I'm so grateful to be doing this new Horizons Therapeutic program with all of you. I've choreographed a dance to Kajra, Mohabbat, so if you haven't seen that video, please go take a look and then come back here so we can try this tutorial together. Okay, so we're going to start with the music piece before the lyrics. Very simple. We're going to start with our left leg a little bit forward compared to our right. I'm going to teach the shoulders and then we're going to add the hands. Your shoulders are going to go forward one at a time, starting with your right shoulder. And the counts are going to be 1 and 2 and. While we're doing the shoulders, we're going to put our hands all the way up, making sure that our palms are facing away from us. So it's going to look like this. And adding on the shoulders, it will look like this. 1 and 2 and. Now all we're going to do is bring the hands down and do the exact same thing. 3 and 4 and. Now this shoulder part is going to be repeated 2 times. So again, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now while we're doing this, we're going to try and lift our left leg. So the counts are 1 and 2 and. The entire thing with the hands and the legs will look like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Next part is very simple. We're going to do the famous Bhangra movement of our shoulders going up and down, and we're going to do that 4 times. While we're doing that, our hand placement is going to switch in between. So to start, your left hand is going to be close to your body, right hand away, making sure our hands are in fists. The first 2 Bhangra movements, or the first 2 shoulders, are going to be in this position. So 1, 2, then all we do is switch them. Left hand far away, right hand close to our body, 3, 4. Now while we do the shoulders, our right leg is going to cross over to the left side and tap 2 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, then we bring it back over to the right side and tap 2 more times, 3, 4. So now with the hands and the legs, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next part is very simple as well. We're going to start with our hands at the top and bring them down in a circular movement. So this time our palms are facing towards us. We're going to start at the top and make like a semicircle going all the way down. While we're doing this, our feet are going to take a few mini steps going backwards. So 1, 2, then there's 3 beats in the song, and to fill those 3 beats, we're going to do 3 hip movements, starting with the right. So it'll look like 1, 2, 3. So the counts are 5, 6, hit, hit, hit. So from the very beginning of this music piece, the entire thing will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cross, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit, hit, hit. Feel free to stop this video at any time if you'd like to practice a part that you're confused about or still need help with. Alright, so the next part is the lyrics, and the first lyric is Kajra Mohabbat wala. For the legs, all we're doing is taking 2 steps forward, starting with our right leg. So it'll look like this. 1, 2. Right, left. While we're doing that, our bodies are going to go towards the directions that we're moving. So right, left. Now while we're doing that, the hand, so make sure your palm is facing outwards. Close your hand and make a fist, and then pull out your pinky. So right hand first. 1, 2. So just sliding across your eye to show Kajra. Next part is we're going to make sure our palms are facing towards us, and all we're going to do is close, open, close, open. But while we're doing this, we're going to face our body towards the left, forward, forward. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the lyrics are going to go from the very beginning. Kajra Mohabbat wala, akhiyon mein aisa dala. Next part, we're going to put our thumb and index finger together, right hand, and all we're going to do is slide it across our face or our eye from the left to the right. And while we're doing that, we're going to bend our knees a little bit and just slide our torso past as well. So 1, 2. Next, we're going to flick our right hand away from us and look to the left side. So 3, 4. So Kajre ne le li. Next part is Meri Jaan. Jaan is very simple. Now the left leg is going to do a small hop, so our body weight is on the right leg. So how that looks is 1, 2. Now while we're doing the hop, all we're doing is out, in. So fingers and hands are straight, and we're just pointing down and then in. So from here, Kajre ne le li meri jaan. High is very, very simple as well. Right hand on cheek, left hand underneath. We're just going to use our shoulders to play around a little bit, and it helps if you bend your knees. So high re. Next part, use your right hand and point your index finger from the bottom all the way to the top. While we're doing that, we're going to take a few mini steps forward. So 1, 2. Next, we're going to curl both our wrists up. 3, and then bring it back to the head. 4. While we're doing the curling part, we're going to bring our right leg out and point it out, and then bring it back. So 3, 4. So from the very beginning of this part, with the lyrics, Kajra Mohabbat wala, akhiyon mein aisa dala, Kajre ne le li meri jaan, hai re main tere kurban. Next lyrics is Duniya hai mere piche. So for this part, we're going to take mini steps again towards the right side. And while we're doing that, our hands are just going to point to the audience. So start close to our bodies and go out. So the entire thing looks like this. Duniya hai. Next, point to yourself using your thumbs. Mere piche. And while we're doing that, we're just bending a little back. So use your knees and bend a little back like this. So Duniya hai mere piche. Then we are going to travel to the left side, take a few mini steps to the left. While we're doing that, our right hand is going to make a few waves. Lekin main tere, point to an audience member, piche. So point and then hips. So Duniya hai mere piche, lekin main tere piche. Next part is apna bana le. So right hand out, left hand out, together, in, out. Now while we're doing this, we're going to do that same hop we did for John. So it's going to look like apna bana le meri jaan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing for high. Hai re main tere kurban. After Duniya hai mere piche, Kajra Mohabbat wala repeats one more time. Same choreography, same thing is repeated again. Alright, so from the top of the lyrics, this is how it's gonna look. Kajra Mohabbat wala, akhiyon mein aisa dala, Kajre ne le li पीछे लेकिन मैं तेरे पीछे अपना बना ले मेरी जान हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान one more time कजरा कजरा मोहब्बत वाला अखियों में ऐसा डाला कजरे ने ले ली मेरी जान हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान. Okay, so we're halfway there. Next part is again a music piece before the antra starts. In this music piece, in the beginning, there's 2 beats. And to fill those 2 beats, we're just going to push our hands to the sides, starting with the right side. So start your hand from down here, go all the way up and push. Same thing on the other side, push. So 1, 2. Next, the legs are going to go starting with the right leg again. All we're doing is crossing over to the left side and then bringing it back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing with the left leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now while we do this leg movement, our elbows are just going to go up and down. So the entire thing looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next part is Kavali style clapping. So I'm going to put my left leg and face it to the left side and bend my knee a little bit. And all we're going to do is put our left hand up and slide our right hand past it. So it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, slide, hip, slide, hip. So this is 4 times. Next part is clapping again, but this time we're going to use our left leg and hop like we did before. So we start left top corner, clap 1, switch to the other top corner, 2, left bottom corner, 3, right bottom corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is the same semicircle movement we did, taking mini steps back. 1, 2, and instead of the 3 hits, we're going to put our right hand at the back of our head, left hand on our hip, and 2 hip movements to the left corner. So 1, 2, out, in, out, in. So the entire music piece from the beginning is going to look like this. 1, 2, cross, together, cross, together, cross, together, cross, together, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hop. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back. 1, 2, hip, hip. All right, so now we're done the music piece and we're gonna go on to the antra now. For the antra, the first phrase is just going to be left hopping. While we're doing that, we're gonna make what hand with both of our hands, starting with the right hand and slide it to the right side. So 1, 2, now we switch left hand and slide it to the left side. 3, 4. Same hopping continues throughout. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to put our right hand on top of our left. Make sure your hands are in fists and bring them close to our eyes. And all we're going to do is close, open. So 5, 6. Next is right hand goes to our heart, left hand goes to our heart. 7, 8. While we're doing this part, we're still hopping with our left leg. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So this entire phrase with the lyrics is आई हो कहाँ से गोरी आँखों में प्यार लेकर. This part is repeated 2 times. Next part is चढ़ती जवानी की ये पहली बहार लेकर. So for this part, we're going to use our right hand, curl our wrist. So it's just curling the wrist towards the top, starting from the bottom, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. While we're doing this, we're going to play around with our hips, starting with the right side. So the hips are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the hands and the hip, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to symbolize 1 with our index finger and just point 1, 2. So while we're doing this, we're going to hop again using the left leg. 1, 2. Then we're going to put both of our hands at the top and flick the wrist to the outside. So starting from the very top, 3, 4, just twice. So from here with the lyrics, चढ़ती जवानी की ये पहली बहार लेके. Next part, all we're going to do is turn to the left side. So we've already done this move. Now all we're going to do is add a turn to it. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 steps, starting with the right leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4 while doing this. Next, with our legs, we're going to cross the right leg over to the left side like we've done before. So left, then bring it back over to the right side, right, left, right. While we're doing that, we're going to make a house with our arms, and our arms are going to go opposite to our legs. So if our right leg is going to the left side, your hands are going to go to the right. So again, the legs, to clarify, they go left, right, left, right. Hands are going right, left, right, left. Now we're going to add the hands to the leg movement, so the entire thing looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. So this lyric is दिल्ली शहर का सारा मीना बाजार लेके. This phrase is also repeated 2 times. So from the beginning of the antara, this is how it's going to look. आई हो कहाँ से गोरी आँखों में प्यार लेकर. आई हो कहाँ से गोरी आँखों में प्यार लेकर. चढ़ती जवानी की ये पहली बहार. Spin. दिल्ली शहर का सारा मीना बाजार लेकर. One more time. दिल्ली शहर का सारा मीना बाजार लेकर. So again, feel free to stop this video at any point if you're confused and rewind to check if you're doing this right. Okay, now to end this antara off, we're going to pretend to pick up jhumkas. So we're going to pretend there's a table in front of us. We're going to pick up the jhumka from the left side, put it to our right ear. Now, we're going to take our right shoulder and left shoulder and just push them back. So, 1, 2, push, push. Same exact thing, we're going to do it on the other side. So pick up the jhumka from the right side, left ear, left shoulder, right shoulder. So, jhumka bareeli wala, कानों में ऐसा डाला. Now we're going to flick our jhumka from our right ear towards the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice I'm using my right shoulder a little to help me make that move. While we're doing that, just take a few steps on your spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the lyrics are झुमके ने ले ली मेरी. Again, same thing John we did in the beginning. John, left hopping, same thing again. हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान. After this, it's the same दुनिया है मेरे पीछे we did in the beginning. So, दुनिया है मेरे पीछे लेकिन मैं तेरे पीछे. Hop अपना बना ले मेरी जान, हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान. So now last pose, all we're doing is putting our hands to both sides. Flex your wrist, so it should not be straight, it should be flexed. And we're just gonna look to our right bottom. So, 1. So that's it, that's our entire choreography. I hope you like this dance. If you'd like to see more, there have been several tutorials already posted on this channel, so please go check them out. If you'd like to see more, like and subscribe to this channel, and please share your videos with us. Email them at info@swarg.com. Thank you so much for tuning in.